Poor guy, he's got nothing to do now, is he? He's not even carrying the bag, is he? Alright guys, Mark Crossfield here. Cleveland launched a highbore fairway wood 3 and a 5 available, and then we've also got the hybrid 3, 4 and 5. I'll put the lofts up in kind of around here so you can see the lofts of the different clubs. We're going to talk to Zach, who's with us from Cleveland, give him a hit and show you what the Cleveland highbore fairway offerings could do for your golf game. Let's get stuck in. What we got then, Zach, free wood and the hybrid seem to offer the same ideas in sole. What's going on with the sole?
Yeah, so we've got those flex fins on there. Those are going to compress at impact. They're going to add ball speed. You're going to get more distance out of them. Same thing with the hybrid.
Sorry to interrupt you there. I presume that is from lower hits, is it not?
Yes, absolutely. They've also got the highbore crown on them.
We saw in the driver.
Yes, these all share very similar technologies to the driver. The 3 wood has a cup face, the 5 wood and the hybrids do not, but they do have high steel strength faces.
Okay, so we're trying to keep ball speeds up across the face, which is pretty standard for most clubs nowadays. And we're bringing over the technologies that we saw in the driver, flexi sole and the high bore on the top. Just trying to help geezers out a bit.
Yeah, absolutely. Just, you know, these are basically supposed to just help golfers be more consistent, and just they're easy to hit. That's really the trick with these guys, is just, you know, it's point and shoot.
Yeah, no adjustability.
Yeah, no adjustability, you know, similar to the driver. We've optimized that weight, taking it low and deep, and you know, basically it's just saving you guys a little bit of cost, and you know, you don't need a lot of bells and whistles to pack in performance. We can pack in performance without adding, you know,
bells, screws, sliding
yes,
bits,
absolutely.
And all the rest of it. I mean, I'm quite into that, because you get fit and then you set them is always the way. I mean, I don't know many people who have adjustable drivers and fairways who actually then ever adjust them.
Yeah.
And they're paying for a screw and a track to do something that they never would normally do.
Yeah.
Let's hit them. Right, so let's start with the hybrid, 19 degrees. Down by the ball looks nice again. The little step on the top, you don't really notice it looking down. Obviously it's a hybrid, it's almost slightly onset with the leading edge. You get the little white score lines which define the face to the head, which I like. It's quite a nice shape. It feels quite long in the head, which again I think will appeal to lots of players. So if I get this in the hitting area will help. 19 degrees for me, should be around 200 yard carry. See what we get. Oh, a little chunky, but got it up the face. That'll be short to that one. 179, spinning 4,000 because I called it a little heavy. Better shot at target. 207 carry, spinning at 4,000 revs. I mean, I like hybrids, as I said before. I play them, they make sense to me. And this one makes as much sense as any one I've really hit, to be honest. It's a nice sound, it's not loud, but it certainly makes a ting still what you want your hybrid to do. 201 carry, spinning at 4,000 revs. It's friendly, it's long, there's plenty of hybrid down by the ball. I think golfers who want as much help as they can get out of a hybrid, this one will offer it. The flexing of the top and the bottom, you go and test to see if it makes a massive difference. I think hybrids are kind of friendly enough as they are without all the tech. And what you'll notice with these companies is the tech often just kind of latches on to the hybrid. It kind of just follows brand. Does that make sense? Kind of follows story rather than it so much needs to be there. It's just a really nice looking, decent performing hybrid, really. Right, fairway wood again. It's relatively low profile. It's not too deep. There's a lot of club down by the ball. That's a good thing. And the little drop off on top, the high ball crown technology. It's pretty unoffensive. It's not really off-putting when you look down at it at all, and if it's up there to help, then I'm glad it's there. It's when technology, and I use the word technology because it says technology on it, it's when it intrudes, it takes over the look of the club too much for me. It starts to get really questionable and really offensive. And even though you can see that there, like I say, it's not putting me off the club in any way. Sits very square. That's quite a loud ting on that. I did push it a little bit. So only 210 carry, spinning at 4.4 because it's a bit of a kind of high push shot. So I want my fairway wood going kind of 220 to 240 in the air. This is my gaming number. Sits very square down by the ball, which I like. It's a much better shot. That'd be more my normal distance. Yeah, so 228 near the 230 mark, which is where my free wood sits in the air. You got to remember there's roll on top of that. Again, I like the look. I like the amount of face down by the ball. It's slightly loud. I think that'll appeal to a lot of players, but to me, it's a little bit too tingy. That's an average hit, good for direction. Kind of middle right of the fairway. 222, I mean that's spinning at 3,200 and going 222 carry, which on a medium hit is pretty good. There's my water bottle. Right, I'm 250 yards out on the fairway. This is a par 5, and anyone who saw my driver review for the Launcher HB high ball, this is actually where I hit it, so I'm now just playing my second shot. We're going to try with the free wood, 250, slight downhill slope creek up the right. I'm a bit worried I might lose one of these balls here. I'm on a slight downhill lie as well, which is where again I like the fact that this head is nice and big. I'm going to aim at the left-hand bunker because it might just fade a little. And I'll take the left-hand bunker and not the creek. Oh, that's drifting. Didn't start that up the left. It's a good hit. Oh, it is over the creek. Well, I think that hit a rock or something. Right, let's give it another go. Just needs a slightly better strike to hold its lie. Still aiming at the left-hand trap. This is a punishing shot to go for, to be honest. That's a better hit. That's perfect. That kicks right. Oh, don't go in. Get up. Oh. One just on the front edge, one hit a rock and shot a long way right. Did you see that bounce? I think at the price point these are going to be aimed at, the market that's going to look at these buying on price point, I like the fact there's no adjustability. I like the fact that they're simple, custom fittable, and again that's the key. You go and test and try and see what they do for you. I think the free wood might be a little loud for some, but that will sell to others. They want to make more noise when they hit the ball. But I do like the kind of real estate down by the ball with both of these clubs. Plenty of club down there. It does kind of inspire a bit of confidence. Decent looking clubs.